continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Ryan O'Neal as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Christopher Connelly as Norman Harrington, Patricia Morrow as Rita Harrington, James Douglas as Stephen Cord.
Rodney Harrington and Stephen Cord have been on a collision course for many years. Rodney was born and raised in the world of Mott and Peyton, the obvious heir apparent. Stephen came from that world too, but the circumstances of his life kept him at arm's length from the wealth and dignity that was his birthright. Tonight, the lifelines of these two half-brothers intersect with sudden and shocking violence.
Try to be quiet. I'll get an ambulance.
Oh, man, ambulance? I don't need an ambulance. Where's Rod? Where's Rod?
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. We can't move. Don't touch him. There's that blanket. In the back seat. Get it. In the back seat. Get the blanket. Norm, stay down. That place you came from, the kibble site. How far was it?
I don't know.
How far?
A mile and a half?
Did it have a phone?
I don't... Yeah, I think it did.
All right, try to be quiet. And whatever you do, don't move Rod.
Oh, where are you going?
To get an ambulance.
Oh, can't we put him in the back seat?
We can't move. We don't know how badly
Well,
he's hurt.
he could be dying.
I'll be back as soon as possible. Don't move, but keep him warm.
Hey, Rossi! Phone.
Be right there.
It's a hospital. They want to talk to you.
Hello?
Joe, this is Miss Choate. Your brother said he was meeting you.
That's right.
Where?
What's up?
An emergency. Do you know where he is now?
Well, I'm supposed to meet him at the cider barrel in about...
Thank you. I'll try there.
Look, hold it. I can get a message to him. What do you want me to tell him?
Tell him to call me at the hospital immediately.
Right. Listen, I have to get down to the hospital.
You left the fork on.
Catch it, will you?
Okay.
Here's your coffee, Doc. You want anything else with it?
No, thanks, Charlie. That's fine.
Right.
Mike, I wonder if there's an emergency. Joe just called from the hospital. She wants you to call her.
Right. Okay, thanks. It sounds like a good thing. There'll be the two of us.
Excuse me, I'm a doctor. There's an emergency over at the hospital. I wonder if I can use the phone. Sorry.
Look, there's a guy here that has to use the phone. Doctor. Yeah, I'll call you back.
Thanks.
Where's the car?
Oh, it's around the corner. Here. Thanks.
Meet you up front.
Hello, Miss Joe. Dr. Rossi. Oh, Rodney? All right, I'll be right there.
Where are they taking you?
X-ray. Come with me, Betty.
Where's Dr. Rossi?
On his way. Come on.
Well, it looks like a displaced fracture of the fourth cervical vertebrae, huh?
Definitely C4. Possibly C5 as well.
I guess a spinal cord compression.
You got him immobilized, Lloyd?
Yes, I thought it was wise.
There could be bone chips from 1, 2, possibly 3 vertebrae dispersed in the column.
Well, you've got a job waiting for you.
Harry, the area I'm worried about is right here, where the displacement is most severe, huh?
I've never seen misalignment quite that arched without a complete break.
Have you seen enough?
Yeah.
Me too. Dr. Lloyd?
Yep.
Coffee, Mike?
No, thanks.
What's the patient's general condition?
Well, prior to this, it was excellent. Here, you can see the admittance sheet, honey. Everything is normal, except for his pulse, which was just slightly low.
Is he still in shock?
Yeah.
Well,
You're gonna give him the general, I suppose.
yes, but with something like this.
Mike, I think I'll set these up in surgery. Unless you prefer, I'll leave them here.
No, that's all right. Harry, listen, what do you think?
I'd only be guessing, Mike.
Well,
These pictures of a friend of Mike's?
Close friend. The patient's wife used to work here.
Oh, wait up, will you, Harry?
well, he's still unconscious. The x-rays show that he's going to need immediate surgery.
Is he going to live?
No, can I talk to you for a minute in the office?
How bad is he? Well, shouldn't he be conscious by now? I said, how bad is he?
Just give me a minute alone with Betty. Come on, sit down, huh?
Well, is he going to live?
Betty, his condition is critical.
I want you to tell me the truth.
Well, he suffered a tremendous impact in the area around the neck, in the high back. Many bone fragments that are broken off in the area near the spinal cord. And that's why we have to operate as soon as possible.
He's not going to die, is he?
Betty,
He's not going to die.
his vital signs are very good considering what his body's been through. He's always been in perfect physical condition. You know that. That's a big advantage when you're going into surgery. Betty, look, he's young, he's vigorous. Those are 2 more pluses in his favor. Now, we won't know any more until we go into surgery. That's why I have to get you to sign this release form so we can operate right away.
Who's going to operate?
Dr. Harry Miles, our staff neurosurgeon. Here.
Isn't it bad luck to take a pen from someone's hand before they sign something? I mean, aren't you supposed to put it down and let the other person pick it up for themselves?
All right.
What is he going to do to Rod?
Betty, I already told you they're going to try and remove
I know that. But how does he do it?
He makes an incision in the back of the neck.
Dr. Rossi, I'm his brother. I want to know what's going on right now, understand?
No, I'm sorry. His chances are fair.
Chances of what? Living?
Yes. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you some more. We won't know any more until we see how badly the spinal cord's been damaged.
Spinal cord. Is his back broken?
No. See, it took the impact around the area of the neck and the upper back. And it broke off many bone splinters, which threatened the spinal cord. Now, we have to remove those before we find out how badly it's been damaged.
Well, how much damage have they done now?
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, we won't know that until he regains consciousness.
You mean he could be paralyzed right now, and you don't even know it?
Norman, there's no advantage in speculation about this. We won't know anything until we finish the surgery. Then we'll know. Look, I'm sorry. I know that's not what you want to hear, but that's all I can tell you now. That's why I want you to sign this release form right away. Come on. Come on.
Dr. Rossi, can I see him before he goes into surgery?
Betty, honey, he's unconscious.
I know he's unconscious. I don't care about that. I just want to be with him.
All right, I think it'd be better if you stayed here in my office and just rest for a minute.
No, I'm all right.
Look, now, I don't want you and Rodney both as patients now, right? Come on, will you sit down?